fucking blew it.
That's okay. What did you blow?
Oh, you know. It.
Welcome back to podcast.
Wait a minute. You're dressed like a clown.
No, I'm not.
What are you dressed like?
I'm dressed like a juggalo.
It's
very different. They're not clowns. They're very serious.
They're not? Which juggalo are you?
I'm Chody Too Dope.
Chody Too Dope?
Yeah. This episode is brought to you by the Gathering of the Juggalos. Last year was an incredible time, and I can't wait for next year.
What about this year?
Oh, I can't go. I can't go this year. I'm busy.
You're busy. What about ICP? What drew you to ICP?
I don't know. I've always loved them. Just like their rhymes. And, you know, someone asked me once, what is a juggalo? And I said, I can't tell you what a juggalo is, but I can tell you what a juggalo isn't.
Yeah.
And he isn't a phony. In fact, as a way of exemplifying that, I once saw a juggalo walk up and ejaculate into a macaroni.
Like just a one macaroni noodle, or like a...
No, a bowl of macaroni. Macaroni.
Just 'cause?
He's not a phony. He's genuine. Okay? I don't know a better way to assert your integrity than by ejaculating into cooked pasta. It's a lyric. I've extrapolated some information from a lyric from the song What is a Juggalo? Well, he ain't a phony. Walk up and bust a nut in a macaroni.
I couldn't tell you any of the lyrics.
I bet you could. Magnets?
No.
Oh. That's from their song Miracles.
You know, I'm starting to worry that you know too much about the ICP and their songs.
Honestly, I got straight up into ICP at one point on tour. Like, first we were making fun of them. Like, being like, look at this, is so stupid. And then all of a sudden I was like, am I
not
still being
stupid?
sarcastic about this? Or are RCMP, wait.
ICP?
The Royal Canadian
Not the
Mounted
Royal
Police
Canadian
Force.
Mounted Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah. Oh, imagine there was like a sect of ICP fans in Canada that were on horseback.
And they all wore Mountie outfits, but with the Juggalo paint.
Yeah, holy shit. Mounted juggalos? Get out of here. The Juggalo Stampede in Calgary. It's unreal.
Did you know that these guys were wrestlers before they were rappers?
I knew they were in the WWF at one point. Like, I remember seeing them. Not that I watched wrestling. I'm not that guy. I'll never be that guy. I don't disrespect people that do love fucking wrestling, but they're stupid as fuck. Wrestling is dumb.
I don't care for it. I stopped caring for it when like Hacksaw Jim Duggan and the Big Boss Man and stuff like that stopped being the Bushwhackers.
Oh, the Bushwhackers, yeah.
You know, those guys. Those were the wrestlers I grew up with, and when wrestlers stopped being like hilarious, basically cartoon characters, and started being like John Cena, you know what I mean? Like, then it's just like, these are just regular dudes wrestling. Who gives a shit? Like, I want to see a guy who comes in every time in a suit with a briefcase and then like smacks a couple dudes with a briefcase. I want to see two dudes that lick each other's heads before every match. Like that's what I want to see in wrestling. I don't want to see this stuff where they're like normal dudes.
Honestly, I said fuck everyone who likes wrestling. I was just kidding, because I don't like wrestling, but I think I should, because it's theater.
Yeah.
It's really like what you were talking about there, like dudes going fucking nanners, dressed up all wackadoo and licking each other, and like even John Cena. it's funny, and it's supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's pretty awesome. I'm never gonna watch it.
Yeah,
but
me either.
I do think it's awesome.
So I'm just wearing normal clothes. This is my normal attire. This is how I appear on every episode. You, however, have decided to paint your face like a juggalo.
Well, I've embraced a lifestyle.
You have. Oh.
Yeah.
Is this permanent?
I hope not, because I have a sort of vocal lesson with Andy Sizek at 10 o'clock this evening.
Well, I don't think this is coming off before that.
I'm going to try my hardest.
Nope, you're not.
No, I'm going to do the lesson like this.
Yeah. The reason you are all Halloweened up is because it's spooky season.
This is the Halloween Spooktacular.
Yeah. The first of like 9 Halloween Spooktacular episodes.
Yeah.
Probably. And I had a whole bunch of questions that are sort of Halloween related and PTH related, and we're going to talk about some stuff.
In honor of the Halloween is for Always tour, which is coming to a fucking city near you if you live in one of the cities that it's coming to in North America, we're doing Halloween spookum stuffs.
Yeah. Go to Fort Wayne. Everybody just pack up your car and drive to Fort Wayne.
Yes, because the ticket sales there are not stellar. And all of Texas.
All of Texas, too?
Yeah, Texas is, like, bad for some reason.
Oh, I know a lot of people that are... I mean, a lot.
Ashland and no.
Yeah. Well, I think some other people are going down for it, too.
Good, because there's plenty of tickets.
But please go to the shows.
Yeah, please.
It'll be a lot of fun.
HalloweenisForAlways.com. You can get your fucking tickets, get a costume on, come party with us.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be pretty dope. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to at least 3 shows. 3 shows. 3 of them.
Toronto?
Yeah.
Fort Wayne?
Yeah.
Detroit?
Yeah.
Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit. Ferndale.
My wife is coming to the Texas shows.
She is?
That's 1 ticket sold.
There you go.
Tim's wife is coming to the Texas shows. 2.
You gonna make her pay for tickets?
Yes.
Good.
We're desperate.
You should.
In fact, that's why I invited her.
Just for the ticket sales?
We're doing bad here, Cage. We need somebody to fucking be at this show. Or else we'll just all be dressed up and putting on the hell of a show for nobodies.
If it wasn't for airfare, I'd go to a lot more shows, I think.
What if I told you I had a bunk with your name on it?
See...
And my cum in it.
If I could get the time off, like if I could take a month off, I could think of nothing I would rather do in the world.
We don't have a spare bunk. I was lying.
Oh. That's not very nice.
The eyebrows on this makeup are well done.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I did this from memory. And I think this is exactly what it is.
Let me look. I got them up on the screen right now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty close.
The mouth is rough.
But it's pretty close. And it's Violent J.
Oh. But I'm Chody too dope.
Yeah. So.
I have a feeling Violent J is the singer of Smash Mouth. Have you seen him without his makeup on?
No, but if he's dead, that's sad because the singer of Smash Mouth is dead.
Maybe Steve Harwell, I believe his name is.
Yeah.
Just decided, you know what? The Steve Harwell persona, I've had
done
enough
with it.
Of it. Nobody likes it.
His death.
Everybody's making fun of me. I want to dive all the way into Violent J.
Okay.
What do you think?
Then, so was the whole Steve Harwell thing, his name, everything was just fake?
No, it was at one point real, but then he embraced a culture.
Ah, okay.
If I ever
I wonder,
die,
do you have any pictures of Steve Harwell's tattoos? Maybe we can match them up.
if I ever die and like a new Juggalo shows up,
It's because you
question him. Question him thoroughly.
I think
Guy
I
just
would
shows
be
up
able
going, hey,
to
I'm
tell.
Chody too dope.
I would be able to tell.
Yeah, well, because you've seen me this way.
Yeah. But
No.
even if I hadn't seen you this way, if I just ran into a Juggalo
Yeah.
and I was talking to this Juggalo, I would be able to tell if it was you.
Okay, let's act that out.
Hey, I'm at this Juggalo thing. Sorry, I forgot my face paint. Normally, I have my face painted.
Are you fam or no?
What?
Are you fam or no?
I have a hat.
Whoop whoop.
I don't know who this person is.
Let me hear you go. Whoop whoop.
Woink, woink?
Get out of here.
Yeah, no, I don't
You're
know
a
who this-
journalist. Are you from Vice magazine? Trying to sell your Saudi oil? Get out of here. You got no idea. See?
I honestly, I have to end this now because I don't. Somebody is impersonating my co-host.
See?
I don't know who this person is.
So spooky, dude. I could do
Oh,
it every
dude.
time, and nobody would be none the wiser.
What's your favorite Halloween song?
Kind of boring.
Is it the Monster Mash
No, it's Halloween. By the
by
Misfits.
Dave Matthews Band?
Dave Matthews Band has a song called Halloween.
Yeah, and he goes Halloween, like Dave Matthews does.
Is it a
you know?
Misfits cover?
No,
I mean, it's got to be Halloween by the Misfits. Or, surprisingly, that Oingo Boingo song that I covered with 2 Minutes to Late Night, I had never heard previously.
what song is it?
It's the fucking, you know what it is. Oingo
Dead
Boing-
Man's Party?
Dead Man's Party. It's a dead man's party. Who could
That's a
ask
Halloween
for
song?
more? Yeah, it's called Dead Man's Party. I'd never heard it before, but it is like such a good Halloween song. I
It's
really
a good
love
song
it.
in general.
And Danny Elfman fucking rules, dude.
Yeah, Danny Elfman does rule.
You could also throw in This Is Halloween. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, Halloween. Every fucking like edgy metal band tries to cover that and make like a cool version of it, but nobody's like really comparing to the original. Oh, did you scream this part? I'm just jealous, that's it.
What? Did Oingo Boingo once change their name?
Yeah, to Boingo Oingo. Why?
I thought maybe they just changed their name to Boingo for a minute.
No, you're thinking of Mr. Bungle.
They changed their name just to Bungle?
Mr. Boingo changed their name to just Boingo for a bit, and then Mr. They became the band Mr. They didn't do too well. They were okay. They had a hit or two in the 90s, I think, but then they added Bungle on. It was Mr. Bungle for a bit, and now they're just Mr. Bungle.
Okay, here you go. The 1993,
Mhm.
Oingo Boingo began recording an 8th studio album, but they stalled when Elfman became heavily involved writing the music for The Nightmare Before Christmas. During this time, he began losing his passion for the band. In 1994, the band consolidated their new musical style and shortened its name to just Boingo.
Stupid.
Their original name was the Mystical Knights of the Oingo Boingo.
Holy fuck, that's
It's a long name.
not great either. But
Yeah.
what's your favorite Halloween song?
It's also not a Halloween song, but it's
The Christmas song?
no, Psycho Killer by the
Psycho
Talking Heads.
Killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better. That's such a good song, dude.
Right?
Such a good song. I don't even like the Talking Heads at all. But I like that song.
Yeah, that's real good.
Like when I first heard that song in the movie Behind the Mask, the story of Leslie Vernon, which is fantastic, by the way. I heard it and I was like, I got to get into the Talking Heads all the way. And I went and downloaded on LimeWire or Kazaa.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever the thing was at the time.
I downloaded a bunch of songs and then I went and listened to them. I was like, oh, I don't like this at all. And that's the last time I listened to them outside of that song.
Because this song, that song is like, they apparently wrote it as a joke. Like, it wasn't meant to be a thing.
They should jump around more.
So, but it's definitely, I was kind of reading up about it.
Okay.
And like, the main, like, lyrics in English, like the English parts are sort of that, like the awkward, frustrated, always kept to himself kind of thing that people describe, like when they describe the serial killer that lived next door. It was like, yeah, he was kind of an awkward guy, kept to himself, real quiet, whatever. Yeah. And inside they just have like frustration and rage that you never see until like the cops show up and arrest them with like 15 bodies in their basement or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's like that part. And then the part in French.
The part where he just says qu'est-ce que c'est?
No. He says, ce que je fais ce soir-là, ce qu'elle a dit ce soir-là, réalisant mon espoir, je me lance vers de la gloire.
Your French
is terrible.
Is yeah. Like, I can't speak it, but I know for a fact after hearing you read it that you...
I haven't spoken French since 7th grade.
You were in a French boys choir.
No, I was just in a French class.
That
my friend's mom was the teacher, and I learned very little French. But he basically says what I did that night, what she said that night, realizing my hopes, I'm going for it towards the glory. Like, that's him, like, doing the murder.
Killing a human being.
Yeah. It's a fucking dark song.
Yeah. Glorifying something that happens.
Yeah. My other favorite Halloween song is Werewolf Bar Mitzvah.
Sorry? Oh, Werewolf's Bar Mitzvah?
From 30 Rock.
Yeah.
Tracy Jordan. Spooky, scary.
Yeah, what is the one that's like Werewolves in London? What's that song?
Oh, Warren Zevon.
Yeah.
Werewolves in London.
Very good Halloween song.
He also talks about he sings that he sees a werewolf walking out of Trader Vic's.
Yeah. Because I listened to that song not that long after we interviewed Laura.
Yeah.
And I realized that he was talking about Trader Vic's, and I was like, what the fuck? Fritzy and Laura were just talking about this place, and I don't even know what the fuck it is.
Well, there aren't a lot of them.
Well,
but it's real good. Okay, the next thing I wanted to know is, which PTH song do you think is the spookiest?
Now, I know which PTH song is the spookiest.
You do?
Yeah, but what do you think?
I think it's Gardenias.
Yes, it is.
Am I right?
Yeah, 100%. It's a fucking ghost story, dude.
Right?
Yeah, like at the end, like fuck. Even at the end, it like references like her ghost in the Hollywood Hills. And
right.
It stinks of gardenias.
Yeah. And like in my head, this has to do, I think, a lot with sort of the era in which this happened, right? Is the black and white era of film.
Old Hollywood.
And so when you're seeing it in your head, to me, it's all in black and white. It's very noir.
Yeah.
Right. And plus, there's extended story around Peg Entwistle.
Oh, for sure there is.
And
we're not the only people that have written a song about Peg Entwistle.
But did they sing? Do you know about her first husband?
No, maybe.
So she married
Tony Twist.
No, Tony Twist.
I just think Tony Twist and Peg and Twist are two names that go together really well. Don't you?
She was married to a guy named Robert Keith. Now, Robert Keith, she ended up getting divorced from him because he had been married twice before and had a kid, and led her to believe that he had never been married. And she didn't like the fact that he had a kid from a previous marriage. It wasn't, I don't know, with her moral upbringing or whatever.
Sure. Old Hollywood people were fucking weird.
Yeah. So they got divorced. His son from the previous marriage, this kid that was like part of the reason why they split up, he ended up committing suicide.
Jeez.
Shortly after his daughter Daisy committed suicide. There's a lot of suicide in that family.
Yeah.
And
sad stuff.
When Robert died, he was an actor.
Yeah.
When he died, Ronald Reagan was one of the pallbearers at his funeral.
So fuck him? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I think it
Reagan?
points. I think it points to a broader conspiracy. So we know Reagan was all about assassinations when he was president.
True.
This clearly was before he was president, but he probably had a taste for it.
Maybe he was one of those pervy unsubs that like has to come back to the scene of the crime kind of thing.
Right?
If you've watched Criminal Minds, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I think Ronald Reagan is actually the one responsible for all of these deaths. Peg Entwistle's death, Robert Keith's death, Robert Keith's daughter's death.
Who was the woman that Christopher Walken killed? Could he be responsible for
off
that?
the boat?
Yeah.
What was her name? She was very famous and very beautiful actress. Who was the other guy on the boat?
I don't know.
There was another guy.
I don't really know anything about it.
They were just... The three of them were hanging out on this dude's boat.
One of them died.
And one died, and the other two were like,
Nothing to see here. For my next trick, I'll need a volunteer. It's called lyrics for the next record.
Natalie Wood.
Ah, yes.
And she was on the yacht with him and Robert Wagner.
Do you think he made her Christopher walk the plank?
Yes. No, I think they got drunk and ended up murdering her in some sort of sexual deviancy and then tossed her body overboard and said she fell overboard and drowned.
You're going to have to put a trigger warning on this fucking episode if you keep talking this way, buddy.
Why?
Your mouth is on fire.
We can't talk about murder and death?
I don't know. I don't know.
Does YouTube not allow it?
I think it's allowed.
Okay.
I just meant for the sake of people's mental safety.
Oh, I'll put a thing on at the beginning that says, do not listen to this episode.
Okay.
Fritz, you can't shut up about death and dying.
No, I mean...
murder and suicide.
Episode. We got to talk about...
You don't want to say it. I'll say it. Murder.
I can say murder. I'm just kidding.
You can't say it.
I can say murder.
I don't know. Didn't sound like it. Look at you.
I can't. I can see my face in this makeup, and it's just like I have to just like gesture wildly with like my eyebrows and cheeks and stuff. Yeah, the audio only listeners.
Mouth sounds.
Yeah, mouths.
Okay, so you think it's Gardenias too?
Yeah, it's got to be Gardenias. Like, what other song in our fucking repertoire
I don't know.
is spooky?
I don't know.
Like I do the spooky baby voice a lot, but is the content spooky?
I don't know. There's one song where you guys keep talking about the blood of your meat.
Yeah, but that's like...
It says it right there. You can't read it.
No.
But it says, with the blood of our meat.
But is that spooky?
I don't know. Have you ever just watched bleeding meat?
Yeah. Quite a bit, actually.
You do? You just watch meat bleed all the time?
I mean, kind of, yeah. Sometimes you watch meat bleed.
Like when you're like letting a steak sit?
Yeah. Just sort of bleeds, doesn't it?
But it's not like spurty blood.
I mean, it's hemoglobin.
Hemoglobin?
Yeah. AKA blood.
I don't believe in hemoglobin.
Does this make my tongue look a lot pinker?
Yes. It looks like you painted it. I don't believe in hemoglobin because that would mean that there are such thing as globes, and I don't believe in globes because the Earth is flat.
The Earth is flat.
What are your top 5 Halloween costumes of your youth?
So here's the thing.
You were never allowed to dress up for Halloween.
No.
For religious reasons.
My mom was like super against purchasing costumes. She wouldn't allow me to wear a mask because it was dangerous.
Yeah.
So she made a lot of my costumes.
Yeah.
So I went as a Dracula a lot.
As a Dracula?
I went as
Not just the Dracula? A Dracula?
A Dracula. A Dracula by any other name would still...
Doesn't have to be a specific Dracula. I think that's...
I went in as a Dracula a lot, so that's like number 5 for me.
Okay, number 5.
Number 4, I'm going to come in with something kind of weird.
Okay.
Wasn't really Halloween, but I had this like weird little sailor's outfit when I was a kid that they would always put me in. I was a baby, and I looked just like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, so in every picture you see of me, I got my cheeks like puffed up because I'm trying to look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and I'm dressed like a little sailor.
That little sailor outfit, did your parents happen to get it at Sears?
Probably. Why? You got the same one?
Well, I, as a small child, was a Sears catalog model, and one of the things that I had was the little sailor outfits.
Yeah,
little schoolboy outfits.
And I can imagine that the picture of me in it was taken at Sears as well.
Yeah, it probably looks exactly like me because that's... My mom, for some reason, thought I should be a little baby model.
And I still think you should be a little baby model.
Ugh, gross.
So that's 2.
Okay.
That one was kind of... But I was a Dracula so much, it was difficult to recall a lot of costumes. My mom did make me a Ninja Turtles Michelangelo costume.
Nice.
That was definitely one of my favorites. Where did my phone go? Because I wrote this stuff down, and I'm forgetting one at least. Here it is. Okay, so it doesn't recognize my face with this fucking face paint on.
You can't unlock your phone.
And I can't see it. Oh, I need my Juggalo lenses.
They're clear. You can't even tell you're wearing them.
Isn't that cool? Oh, this makeup is way cakier than I thought it was. Anyway, so I was also Slimer. I had a fucking awesome...
Oh, that's awesome.
I had an awesome Slimer mask. I was a little older then. I was at least 12. But the best one that I ever had was my mom finally agreed that she would like purchase me a costume.
Yeah.
And I went as a Wolfman.
Wolfman?
Yeah, and she almost even let me wear a mask because it was just like hairy with big ears, but the face was cut out, and she was like, I could agree to that, sure, you're a Wolfman. Had big hairy hands and stuff, and I loved it.
Do you still have it?
No.
I don't have any of mine.
What are your 5?
Number 5, I was a California Raisin. Do you remember the California Raisins?
Of course, the California Racists.
Yeah, I was in it was a pair of purple tights and a trash bag full of crumpled up newspaper. With the arms
face on it,
cut out of it, and the face was on the front of the trash bag, and it just like And we were like that.
That's a bad costume.
Huh? What?
Sorry, what's up?
What was that comment?
You should wear that costume to one of the shows.
I can't.
I mean, yeah, the California Raisins, it's a fucking minstrel show, right? Like,
yeah.
That's, you can't do it.
Yeah.
But, man, I'd love to see you dressed as a California
I didn't do anything. I did not do anything to my face.
Maybe go as, what's another fruit you dry and it becomes something different?
A cranberry?
No, but that's still just like a cranberry raisin. What's the big one? Dates.
Ooh, I don't like dates.
Nobody likes dates. They're disgusting.
I tried one. I did not like it.
Yeah, Cage is always trying to make me eat them. She loves them.
Oh, the texture is all wrong.
They're so gross.
Yeah.
I would, honestly, if I knew that nobody else had to suffer a date, I'd, you know what? I'm not going to make that statement. It's a little drastic.
Number 4. My brother and I had like little football uniforms.
Oh.
And they were kind of generic little plastic helmet, whatever football uniforms that we just had.
I have a picture of you wearing one of your football helmets.
Yeah. That's real creepy that you have that in your house, by the way, dude. And then my other friend had like a Paul Revere outfit.
And who's that?
Paul Revere?
From Revere
He's
Optical?
a famous American.
Optometrist? Optician?
No.
From Revere Optical.
No, he's the guy that put the lantern in the thing to go, the British are coming, the British are coming.
How did he know the British were coming?
I don't know. He rode a horse.
He had excellent eyesight.
Oh, that's probably right.
Revere Optical.
So we went as Paul Revere and the Raiders, which is like a band from the 70s.
Oh.
Nobody understood it. They were like, oh, you guys are football players. And my friend was like, and they were like, oh, you're Paul Revere, neat. We're like, no, but we're Paul Revere and the Raiders. And they were like, who? Nobody knew. We were dumb kids.
Did it happen in the 70s?
What?
Did that take place in the 70s?
In the 80s. And frankly, I didn't know who the band was either. My friend's dad just really thought it was clever.
Oh, you let your dad's friend trick you into, like, wrecking your Halloween costume?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, dude. I'd be so mad at that guy.
Thanks, Steve Wooler.
Steve Wooler? You're probably a billion now. That was in the 80s.
Yeah, he is. He's also like a bajillionaire.
What?
Yeah. He's very, very wealthy. He's a very nice guy, though.
Doesn't matter. Eat the rich, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Number 3. This was from college. I was a shark attack victim.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that one.
I basically did the thing, where you stick your arm in your t-shirt and you just have the elbow stick out.
Oh, yeah.
Of the sleeve, so it looks like and I painted it all red, and I cut up the sleeve of my t-shirt to make it look like a shark got it. Mm-hmm. And then I was in like surf shorts, you know what I mean? Like beach shorts. Mm-hmm. And then I had I made myself a little cardboard surfboard that had like a big shark bite out of it. And I carried that around.
I like that you made them. You didn't buy them. You didn't make your mom buy them or make your mom make them,
Number 2 was purchased.
My favorite.
I was Tenderheart.
Oh, the Care Bear
Care
cousin.
Bear?
He's a Care Bear cousin. He's not a Care Bear.
He's not a Care Bear?
No, he's a Care Bear cousin.
Well, whatever. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, he's not a bear. He's a lion.
Oh, it's true, right?
He's a Care Bear cousin, dude. Learn your Care Bears or don't fucking be them for Halloween as a child.
I was in preschool. Do you have preschool in Canada?
Of course.
And there's a photo of me, and I'm standing next to my 3 other best friends. I'm Tenderheart. Is it Tenderheart or is it...
It's Lionheart, I think.
Lionheart? No, who's the lead? I don't know. It's the one with the heart on his chest.
They all have hearts on their chests.
They do?
That's the whole Care Bear thing. What? You don't know anything about the Care Bears?
Not anymore. That was like 40 years ago.
Golly. I remember fucking full episodes of that.
Yeah, you're much closer to that age than I am.
I was just watching it yesterday.
It was me, Superman, Batman, and a robot.
Oh, so everybody got awesome costumes. You got a little fucking...
And I was like the little friendly bear.
Not even a Care Bear.
Yeah.
Fuck. Actually, you know what? Care Bears rule. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I do care.
You don't care.
Care Bears taught me to.
I'm
I
looking.
care a lot.
That's what they say.
That's where they're from.
Care a lot?
Yeah. Care Bear countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then at the end of...
No, Tenderheart Bear. It says Tenderheart Bear.
Oh. Uh-oh.
There's a picture of him right here. You can buy him on eBay for $19.93.
Let me fucking you Google eyes this, my guy. Who's the lion guy? Oh, fuck, I can't see a goddamn thing. What is this? It's giving me a Lionel Richie song.
Oh, there was a lion.
Yeah, he's a Care Bear cousin. Oh,
What
yeah,
is his name?
This is the main guy. I see what you're saying here. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't the lion. I was the Tenderheart Bear.
Okay, so you were a legit Care Bear.
Braveheart the lion.
Braveheart.
He's pretty dope. I should have gone as him.
He was sick.
Yeah, every time, like, at the end of every episode, he's dying, he just yells, "Freedom!"
Yeah, and then they hack him to bits and leave his bits
Yep.
all over the town.
Yep.
Screechy and Beastly are like, we gotta fucking send a message to the rest of the Care Bears.
Yeah.
And No Heart. Remember?
No Heart?
Yeah, that was the, like, bad guy.
Was No Heart?
No Heart, yeah. And
That poor guy.
like,
How did he even... Was he like a Grinch?
Screechy and Beastly where to go.
Was he like a Grinch? Like his heart was 10 sizes too small?
Oh, he was a Grinch, man. He was a real Grinch. Sometimes he would smack that Beastly right on top of his head. Actually, almost every time. Almost every time.
That's violent for children.
Yeah. And Beastly, the one episode, Beastly decides to convert to a Care Bear because he's like, fuck it, man. I hate No Heart, dude. Care Bears don't hate.
Do you notice in kids' cartoons, there's always usually like a main bad guy, and then he's got two like henchmen?
Main bad guy doesn't really do anything.
Right?
Hmm.
Like Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah.
Number 1, I was Dusty Bottoms.
What is Dusty Bottoms? I gave a horse that name once.
He's Chevy Chase's character in the Three Amigos.
Oh.
So my friend Justin and my brother, what did you call him yesterday? Jahoots?
Jehooves.
Yeah.
Jehooves.
Adams. Adam was little Nettie Niederlander because he was my little brother. He was younger than us. And I was Dusty Bottoms. And Justin was Lucky Day.
Mm.
And our parents made the costumes from scratch and like did the like each of them had like the stitching work on their jackets and stuff were different. Each one had a little bit different design and on their sombreros.
Were you guys horses?
No.
Sorry, what the fuck?
The Three Amigos.
They're not horses?
No.
I told you I named a horse Dusty Bottoms, right?
Yeah.
What's Three Amigos?
The movie with Chevy Chase and Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Is Billy Crystal in it?
No.
Does Billy Crystal play a horse in it?
No.
None
There
of
are
those...
three Hollywood actors from like the 30s or
John
the
Candy's
20s.
in there.
John Candy is not in it?
As a horse.
No.
It was his last movie.
And they
had to replace him with a horse.
And they think that they're going to Mexico to shoot a film? That they've been hired to shoot a film?
I know Three Amigos. I've never seen it, but I know Three Amigos. But I was genuinely confused. I thought that you were talking about a horse because I did once name a horse Dusty Bottoms.
I didn't. It's not.
I was just really surprised to hear that name come out of your mouth because I thought I made it up.
I'm pretty... Isn't...
I don't know. I've never seen Three Amigos. I just saw a horse in
Why have you not seen Three Amigos?
Time.
Can you see Three Amigos and then we'll come back and finish recording this?
I can't see anything. I'm not wearing my glasses. I saw a horse in Arizona one time, and I slapped him on the bottom, and a whole bunch of dust came off, and I said, I'm going to call this horse Dusty Bottoms. And that's a memory I'll never forget, and it's true. And so when you said Dusty Bottoms, I went, how does he know Dusty Bottoms? Was he there?
Top 5 Halloween candies.
Was he there?
No. There's no horse.
There was a horse named Dusty Bottoms. I gave him the name myself.
Why did you get to name a horse?
Because I was walking by him and I said,
you just owned a horse?
I just said, I'm going to call this horse Dusty Bottoms.
You're like, I'm keeping this horse here in Whitby, and it's just going to live in my yard, and his name is Dusty Bottoms, and it's just my backyard horse.
Top 5 candies. Sorry, yep. I'm just texting with my buddy, Andy.
Yeah.
He said he's good to go right now.
We're almost done.
I'm never done. Okay. My Halloween candies are...
Number 5.
This is the shittiest one of the ones that I love.
Yeah.
Black jelly beans. You know, black and orange jelly beans.
Yeah. Okay. Like licorice flavored jelly beans.
I like black licorice.
Okay.
I know, it makes me a pervert, but... Number 4. Don't rush me. You're scaring me. Mini chocolate bars.
Like what kind of chocolate? Like all the little mini chocolate bars?
Yeah, all of them.
Like the Hershey's one.
Yeah, Cadbury, the Cadbury Caramel.
Okay.
Coffee time, of course.
You're naming all things that are not candy, but okay.
That's candy.
You just named eggs and coffee. You're naming breakfast.
Wait, is it called coffee time? Coffee crisp.
We don't have that here either.
Yeah, because you're a stupid country.
Yeah, pretty much.
It doesn't deserve to exist and is plummeting towards obscurity. Not obscurity. But no, it's just chocolate. It doesn't make you stupid not to have it. Now here's a thing. Candy corn. I know people don't like candy corn.
No, it's disgusting.
But it's just like right. It's just
right.
No,
it's not.
It is right.
It is wrong.
It feels weird and bad on your teeth, but it's just sugar.
And the flavor of it is gross.
I don't even like, what is the flavor of candy corn?
It's what some psychopath thinks corn tastes like.
Yeah. You know what? I like corn in every iteration. When I was hospitalized for my colitis, I thought, that's it. I'm never going to be able to eat corn again. And I'll tell you what, I didn't want to leave that hospital. I said, just hook me up to these machines, pump the nutrients in my body, and let me just lay here.
Because you can't eat corn?
Yeah.
Did you learn how to eat corn now?
I figured it out, yeah.
You got to eat creamed corn.
No, I didn't. I just eat it.
You just got to mush it up real good.
I've never had creamed corn.
I'm
a big corn guy. I am. I love corn. I know this is... I like candy corn. I like corn on the cob. I like corn niblets.
The band corn.
I know. That's where I draw the line.
Love the band corn.
But I've never had cream corn. I'd probably love it, but I don't know if I could handle the cream.
Do you like cornbread?
Yes.
I know a lot of people don't like it. They're like, it's too dry.
It's like a cake.
Fuck. Cornbread's amazing.
Yeah, it's fucking unreal.
Just put butter all over it.
Okay. Moving on.
Number 2.
Number 2, rockets.
Well, I don't know what that is.
Now,
I think I do know what it is, actually.
you guys call them Smarties?
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's like the kind of chalky little thing.
Yeah.
It comes with like fucking 15 in a pack or something like that.
Yep.
You twist the ends and it's a chalky little treat. It's a classic Halloween candy.
Yes.
And number 1 is sometimes you would go to a house and some absolutely loony dinks, and by dinks I mean double income, no kids. Not me. But they'd be handing out full-size chocolate bars. And you'd see other kids and you're like, yo, full-size chocolate bars up there, trick or treat. And they'd be like, fuck, we gotta get to Erickson. We gotta get to 59 Erickson. They're giving out big-ass chocolate bars and a can of fucking RC Cola.
RC Cola.
Royal
Canadian Cola?
Yeah. You remember every now and again someone give you a fucking can of cheap pop?
Yeah.
And you just go, you're overjoyed. Like, if you're me, I'm going like, oh.
You didn't get pop.
Yeah. I didn't drink a whole lot of pop growing up.
Yeah.
I got it at fucking after baseball games. And I got it at Halloween when some fucking asshole was like,
we ran out of candy.
Yeah. You guys want some fucking President's Choice Diet Coke? I'm like, yeah, I do.
Anything with sugar. Has it got sugar? Does it have some sort of sugar substitute?
Good. Put it in.
Number 5 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Wax lips.
I never had them.
It's not really candy. It's just literally lips made out of wax that you can put in your mouth.
People hand that out at Halloween?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
They're like big lips.
Oh, maybe I have seen that.
Put it in your mouth. You could chew on it because it's made of wax, but you can't eat it. Oh. Number 4, raisins.
What are you doing right now?
You know, like when...
yeah, I know raisins, Fritzy.
Like the little box.
Yeah, I know
of the Sun-Kissed raisins.
I like raisins. I do, but like, if somebody gave me a box of raisins at Halloween, I thought, I hope something bad happens to you. You're an awful person.
Number 3, Smarties, which you call rockets.
Rockets, okay, yeah. Because we have a better fucking Smarties.
You do? Oh, your Smarties are weird, right?
They're like M&Ms, but better than M&Ms.
Yeah, that's weird. Dum-Dums?
What are you talking about?
Dum-Dums.
What's Dum-Dums?
They're the little lollipops that have all the different flavors, and they come with little wrapper on them, and they're little tiny, and they sometimes there's a mystery flavor one, but they have like root beer flavor and watermelon and pineapple and...
I'm trying to look them up.
D-U-M.
Oh no, I got them.
Yeah, you just can't see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dum-Dums. They're the best.
A lolly's a lolly.
They're better than like a blow pop, and they're better than a Tootsie Pop.
I bet it's better than blowing your pop.
Yep.
Because that probably wouldn't do it.
Number 1, full-size bars.
Yep. Go us. Go us.
How did we do that?
Because we know. Everybody would pick that. You know what nobody would pick? Plain chips. Hey, how about we just make a big box and we put a bunch of fucking plain Humpty Dumpty chips in it? Like, are you fucked? Like, are you going to hand out kids sour cream as well? Like, fuck off with your plain chips. Give me salt and vinegar. Make salt and vinegar a thing that you give out at Halloween.
All right. I know we're running short on time here because you got to have time to wash your face.
I mean, I could start now.
But I am going to ask you some questions before we end. What country did Halloween originate in?
US of A.
Nope.
Well,
was it
the tradition of like door-to-door shit?
I don't know. The question just says, which country did Halloween originate in?
It starts in probably the UK.
Ireland.
Yeah, but The tradition of door to door is 100% USA.
What does the word Halloween mean?
All Hallows Eve or something.
Saints Evening.
Yeah.
What is the most popular Halloween costume for pets?
Let me think about this.
I'll give you choices if you want.
It's a dinosaur.
Nope.
It's the devil.
Hershey's Kiss, hot dog, pumpkin, or bumblebee?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
As soon as you said I could see it, I was just thinking of that little dog in Hocus Pocus. Or the devil's house.
What was used for the first jack-o'-lanterns?
A different kind of gourd, probably.
Potatoes and turnips.
Oh, of course. Ireland.
Yeah. Candy corn was originally called chicken feed. True or false?
False.
True.
Shoot.
Which U.S. state produces the most pumpkins? Maine, Illinois, Ohio, or Arkansas?
Arkansas?
No, it's Illinois.
It was just a shot in the dark.
Which famous magician died on Halloween?
Houdini.
That's correct. The fear of Halloween is called what?
Hallophobia.
Samhainophobia.
Really? Sam Hain, like the band.
Right, which is named after the scary dude from... Sam Hain is like a dude from... You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Where you poke the needles in the doll? Voodoo.
Oh.
Sam Hain is the main bad guy in a James Bond movie.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Why is it called Sam Hain phobia? It should be called Wiener phobia.
Yeah, wiener phobia?
Yeah.
Why? Why wieners?
Halloweener.
What do you call a group of witches?
A coven?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Which real-life figure from history is thought to be the inspiration for Dracula?
Vlad the Impaler.
Correct. Michael Myers has been terrorizing Laurie Strode for more than 4 decades. How many films are there in the Halloween franchise?
Oh my fucking gosh. 13?
Correct.
Whoa!
The fear of clowns?
Yeah.
Is known as what?
Okay, I know this. Can you give me the options? Or is it
Bozophobia, Jokerphobia, Coulrophobia, Xanthophobia?
Chloorophobia or whatever that C was that you had a hard time pronouncing?
Coulrophobia.
Yeah. I could tell you were reading it. It wasn't fair.
Which horror film was the first to win the Academy Award for Best Picture?
Ah, man. That's tricky because I can't imagine any of them winning awards.
The Exorcist, Get Out, The Sixth Sense, or Silence of the Lambs?
Oh, well done. The Exorcist.
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh.
Silence of the Lambs. Remember Jim Carrey?
The from the cable guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which creepy character said, "If I cannot inspire love, I will cause fear"? Who said it?
If I can't inspire love, was that Jesus Christ?
No, Frankenstein's monster.
Oh.
What's a lycanthrope?
A lycanthrope is a werewolf.
What is El Chupacabra's favorite meal?
Probably you.
Goats.
Chupa, now chupacabra. Gonna reach on out and grab ya. Care to change your answer now?
What's this year's most popular superhero costume?
I was just in a costume store today. I should know this, dude. It's probably like a fucking Fortnite thing or something, but...
No, a superhero.
Okay, well...
Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, or Iron Man?
I'd say probably Spider-Man.
It is Spider-Man. Good job. That's it. Those are all the questions.
Those are great questions.
You got some of them.
Yeah, remember when I got the one...
13?
13.
That was big.
Yeah.
You were guessing.
Yeah. But I knew it was positive of 10.
I had no idea. I would have said 6.
The Jason franchise, I know a lot better.
I don't know any of them.
Jason X is my favorite movie.
It is?
It's Jason in space.
Why is he in space?
Oh, he gets in there somehow. It's all like super in the future, and they find him. He's like cryo frozen, and then they like put him on a spaceship for some reason, and then he unfreezes, and guess what? He's still just as murderous.
Do you remember the movie about the kids that go to space camp and then accidentally get launched into space?
Are they golden retrievers?
No, it's kids.
Space buddies?
No, I think it's called Space Camp.
That sounds like a good name for it. What's your favorite Halloween movie?
Mr. Boogedy.
Oh, yeah, that's a horrible movie.
Right?
Yeah, I watched that just last year.
Yeah, Space Camp is a movie about the bunch of kids who go to space camp, but then the space shuttle accidentally launches. It stars Kate Capshaw, Leah Thompson, Kelly Preston, Larry Scott, and Joaquin Phoenix.
Wow.
Also Tate Donovan, Tom Skerritt, Terry O'Quinn. There's a bunch of people in this movie. A guy named Barry Primus.
How do you feel about Ernest Scared Stupid?
I don't remember it.
Oh, it's so fucking good, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, this like troll gets released in his town. It's scary. And he's turning kids to pieces of wood. And then Ernest...
That does sound familiar.
Kiss him.
That sounds very familiar.
It's good. It's honestly, of all the Ernest movies, and I love Ernest. Except for Ernest Goes to Africa. That one is...
I like Ernest Goes to Camp, the first one.
Yeah.
When he makes that... The one dude makes the machine that... Like it goes haywire and it's shooting all the stuff out. And
I feel like you just want to talk about camp movies.
I do.
You want to talk about Camp Nowhere next?
I don't know. What's that one?
You don't know Camp Nowhere?
No.
The kids go to camp. Their parents are trying to send them all to like math camp and shit like that. And they're like, fuck that. So this one little genius kid finds like a place they can rent, and they go there, and fucking what's his face, Doc Brown is there, and he plays their like camp counselor, and they just like have the best summer ever. They take all the money their parents give them to spend at camp, and they fucking buy like guitars and shit like that, and they just rock on trampolines and shit. It's the greatest. I love it. I genuinely love it. Super 80s. Super ladies.
Jonathan Jackson.
Alan
Christopher
Jackson.
Lloyd. Peter Scolari?
Yeah, Peter Scolari's in there.
You remember him from Bosom Buddies?
No. Oh, he's the other guy that's not Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw that show. I'm fucking 25.
Kate Mulgrew was in it.
Kate Mulgrew. Who's that? Why is that name so familiar?
Captain Janeway.
Oh. Weird.
Burgess Meredith.
Yes, of course.
He's the dude from Rocky.
Which one? Rocky?
The first one. He's like Rocky's trainer guy, the old guy.
Oh, Mickey.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is a reminder. Now that you can't tell, because Rody has obviously effectively removed all of the makeup from his face. You cannot tell that he ever had any makeup on his face at all.
Can you not?
No, you definitely can.
You don't think he's just going to think I'm older than I am?
Get your tickets. HalloweenIsForAlways.com. Buy your tickets to the show. Come and hang out. Get a costume. Everybody's getting costumes. There's going to be costumes.
I hope everybody's wearing costumes, because I'll be...
I'm for sure. And I'm making mine. And Jenny's.
I'm excited to see them.
I'm excited for them. Do you don't have any idea what they are, do you?
No, I don't.
Good. It's going to be a surprise.
I'd like it to be a surprise. That's why I haven't told you any of my costumes.
What was the costume you sent me a picture of then?
When did I send you a picture?
The other
Did I send
day?
you a picture?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I'm not going to share it.
Might have just been a decoy.
It could have been. Remember I told you should wear your hair like that all the time?
Oh, shoot. I did send that to you. I just got so excited that I sent it.
It's really good.
Yeah, I sent it to everyone I know.
Yeah. So I think with that, I mean, that's it.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
You have stuff to do.
Eat, shit, and go fuck yourselves.
No, you have to go do that.
Oh, because I have to. Fuck.
Yep.
That Andy Suzuki's so hot. What's he gonna think of me showing up like this?
You can also pick a picture from your...
Is he she?